Hi YouTube, I'm Meredith Christo.
And I'm George Christo.
We are IFBB pros in the Indianapolis area, and we started this channel because we are getting ready to do our pro debuts together in Reno on October 7th. So we're about 4 weeks out and just wanted to give you a glimpse of what that's going to be like for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, and that's probably going to consist over the next 4 weeks of, workout videos of us, day in the life type stuff, maybe us preparing meals, talking about the competition, posing, preparing ourselves both physically and mentally. So yeah, we'd like to kind of give you guys an insight as to that.
So I just got my pro card July 22nd out at Masters Nationals in Pittsburgh. It was my my fourth national show, my third time doing Masters Nationals, and just kind of for a little background, like the way you earn a pro card, it's a process. You have to compete locally first at a regional show. I guess you can go out of state and do it, but you have to compete at a regional show, and you have to place high enough in that regional show to then qualify for a national show. Then at the national show, where all of those people come together, you've got to, well, depending on the show, you have to win your class. At the shows that I've done, you've got to win your class to earn your pro card. So last year, in 2021, I came in second, and I will admit that, while I was super proud of what we had done, and George is my coach, what we had done and the physique that we brought to the stage, because it was definitely the best we had done, so far, it stung to not earn that pro card. So it was dig deep time last year, and came and went to Pittsburgh again this year, and we got it.
Yeah, we did. And as it happens, I earned my pro card back in 2019, and immediately upon earning it in men's physique, I earned it at Masters Nationals on my second attempt. But immediately upon earning it, I knew I wanted to transition to classic physique. A, that I wanted to transition to classic physique, and B, that I would need to grow my legs in order to be able to do so. So I've spent most of the last 3 years while Meredith has been working to earn her pro card, just trying to be able to, grow my physique enough to be able to be competitive at the pro level. So the times coincided, and she just so happened to win. We decided earlier in the year, we determined that I was going to go and do my first pro show at the end of the season at the Legion Sports Fest. And we kind of talked before her Masters Nationals show this year that about whether maybe she'd compete with me if she earned her pro card. And as it happened, she did earn her pro card, and we kind of decided pretty soon thereafter that she wasn't going to do that show. So we decided we've never done a show together, we've never prepped together, so we spent the last 8 weeks kind of in prep together, dieting together, kind of suffering together. So
it's been a process, yeah. The goal, I think, when we started this back in, we started talking about, doing shows together back in 2018, because you started competing first, and then we were at a show where there was a couple competing, and I was like, that's so cool, we need to do this together. So it kind of set our mindset back then that it'd be really fun to do our pro debuts together. And so fast forward 4 years, here we are doing it 4 weeks. So and that's one thing about bodybuilding, is it's a long game. And I appreciate George kind of waiting for me to catch up, because you never know who's going to show up to a show. There are no guarantees.
Yeah, you could do it. And we know people that have gone to nationals for over a decade, and it took them every bit of that to earn their pro card, and some people may never earn their pro card. So it's not a given for anyone. You just work your hardest, and once you earn it, you earn the right to go on and make decisions regarding the next level. And now we have that ability. We knew we were limited until Meredith could earn her pro card, because I don't know, it just wasn't the same, me going off and competing on my own as a pro without her with me. So we knew that once she got her pro card, we'd be able to make decisions together as to when we were going to do shows, where we wanted to do those shows. And again, also, we're not limited by having to go to the cities where there are national competitions in order to try to earn a pro card. Now we can go wherever there are pro shows, which is basically all over the world, not just in the United States, but in South America, Asia, Europe as well. So yeah, possibilities have opened up, and I don't know, we're starting off this journey together. We just kind of wanted to share this with with others and kind of give you guys an insight into our lives and, what that journey consists of. And also, not just the bodybuilding aspect of it, but also the mental aspects of it. And also just, the real life aspects of it. I mean, the two of us are both, over 45 years old. We're both professionals. We have children. We've been married, almost 18 years. So we have that dynamic as well that, is kind of affected by being in prep. And, we thought it might be interesting for others to see how we kind of handle that and handle being in prep together and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we bring a unique perspective, to things just because of everything you just mentioned. I mean, we're a couple doing this together, and it's funny because everybody's like, oh my gosh, I could never do that with, my partner or my spouse, because we would just be at each other all the time, and we're really not. And I think it's that, it's the mindset that we bring to it, and just being thoughtful that we're in prep and we're hungry, and the default is to kind of snap sometimes, and you've got to be mindful of, okay, I'm not gonna react that way, even though that's what my brain is saying. But just we'd like to share some of those, mindful tips with everyone too.
And the two of us draw from a broad background. Meredith has an MBA in business, and has worked in business for almost 25 plus years since graduating
2 decades,
college. So. And I have a MA from Indiana in English, and I taught for a long time in the English department. So we draw from broad backgrounds, bring different insights into what we're doing, and find different ways of expressing ourselves about what we're doing, communicating. So hopefully that's something you guys will be able to appreciate.
Yeah. So for the next 4 weeks, we're going to, document together. We're going to probably do some things that are separate because we generally don't get to work out together just because of our schedules. Or, he's training legs and I'm training shoulders or something. So there are rare times when I can't even remember the last time we worked out together.
Oh, I can't. It's been months.
So, some things we're going to do individually, but we'll also, be together sometimes too, and just show you what the next 4 weeks are going to be like. And then, of course, when we're out in Reno, we're going to get there on Tuesday. We're competing in the Masters division, so we compete on Friday. We've already registered, so George is registered for Classic Physique Masters 45 and over, and I am registered for Masters Figure 45 and over. So we are already making those final preparations. I've got my hair appointment made, and all of those kinds of fun things that you have to do before a show. And then, so we'll, of course, be talking while we're out in Reno. And then when we get home, we'll continue to just kind of maybe with a different type of series, with insights and, that are bodybuilding related, but also just kind of life things in general.
Yeah, life lessons and whatnot. So, hopefully you guys will subscribe. Go ahead and comment below and let us know if there's anything you'd like to see, or if you have any questions. We talked about maybe somewhere along the line here in the next 4 weeks doing a Q&A. So start thinking of some questions, and maybe we'll put it out there on Instagram and see if other people have questions, and be able to provide you guys with some answers. So
so drop us a comment, hit subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right.